I just installed a new program today, something that just came out the other day, and we are talking about the GNU, or GNU, which is GNU's not Unix, image manipulation program. I'm talking about the Gimp 2.8 has just released. Let me go ahead and open this up for you. One of the nice things about this is they have officially de-weirdified it. In Linux, this is something all you guys wanted, and oh, this looks awful. But now, check this out. We have a nice single window mode. And now, we have a nice little application here, and this is something that I would actually spend some time learning. We are looking at the new Gimp 2.8 right now on Spatry's Cup of Linux. Here I thought Hades was going to freeze over before we finally see some improvement done on our Linux image editor. And as you can see here, this is really nice because now you can organize your tools how you want them in a nice, simple, single user interface. That absolutely drove me nuts, having all these floating windows and this and that and this and that. I really like this layout a lot, and I think this is going to now allow me to spend some time learning this thing. For all of my graphics on my show, I've been using Macromedia Fireworks, which is my favorite image editing program. I've been using it for so many years. But the thing is, it's that time that I start divorcing myself from all of my proprietary Windows programs and embracing free and open source software. Hence, we have the GNU image manipulation program here. Well, let's go ahead and play with some of these toys now. I don't really know this software that well, so technical questions, you've pretty much got the blind leading the blind here. Let's go ahead and select a width of 400 by 400. That should be acceptable. And we'll just sit here and do some tinkering around and playing and that sort of thing. This is kind of cool. You can, for instance, let's take a paintbrush tool and we will draw a nice smiley face here on the screen. Of course, I like Flash's drawing tools a lot better, and Fireworks' drawing tools. But now you will notice here I have a history. Okay, now this is your layers right here, and you can define the opacity of each layer. You can also lock red, green, and blue colors. And then I'm not sure what this layer does, but I'll eventually figure it out. And then, of course, you have all these undo levels. So if I wanted to, I could actually go back to this state here. But I'll stick with this state. Here's a fun little tool. We'll play with this one. This will allow us to change perspective. Alright, and so all we just do is start dragging a corner here. And look how it manipulates that image that we just drew in 3D. Kinda neat, huh? Now, there are a whole plethora of tools that this comes with, but some of the really nice things about this is you can change the image opacity if you want to, and by in so doing it, you can change its. Let me close this here. Let me first select everything. Let's see if this worked. I know it worked for me earlier. Let me see if it's going to let me do that now. No. I've got a lot of learning to do on this, but I just love the way this new layout is, and this will actually give me a chance to sit down and play with some of these tools and just see what I can really do with this thing. Interesting. I see I have a selection box here, and by having that selection box, I can only paint inside the selection. That's interesting. So we draw little stars, and okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see what happens when we select one of these. Will it let me color with the texture? That's something I'll have to figure out down the line here. But interesting nonetheless. Okay, well, there are tons of tutorials on using the Gimp online, and I'm going to be hitting those up myself. So definitely just go in the YouTube box on the top and just type in the Gimp. I'm sure there are tons of tutorials. I know I'm going to have to hit a few of them because this is a completely different layout than the Macromedia Fireworks that I was using. But all in all, I love how they've actually de-weirdified this, and it's all in a nice single user interface. In the show notes, I will have a link to the Gimp's website where you can go and download this. Now, if you're running Arch like I am, you may have to wait a day or two before this appears in the repositories. I did, however, do a search in the package section of the Arch website, and I was able to download the latest Gimp version and then run Pacman -U and the package name. But you are going to get an error, so you're also going to need to download Gaggle if you're running the x64 edition. This is the 64-bit edition, so you're going to want to download and update Gaggle as well, or you can just wait a day or two, and it will be in the Arch's repositories. Mine hadn't synced and updated yet, so it's still offering version 2.6. All in all, I like how this is looking. I need some more time to study this, though. If you have any comments, please put them in the space down below. Also, tomorrow, which will be Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it may be Sunday in European countries, we will be having the Linux Zoo Crew, and this will be a viewer choice discussion along with a topic that I picked out. If you want to find out what that is, be sure to join us, and you'll get to take part in that conversation. I have some hot topics coming up, definitely well worth it. And I'll have links in the show notes below so that you can connect to us as well. Thank you all for watching. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Any questions or comments, send me a private message. I'll try my best to answer your questions. And if I don't know the answer, I'll send you in the right direction. Take care now. We'll see you later.